Alright, 60-second summary for the new Skeledirge deck that's just Palkia VStar, except it's a stage 2 single prizer. It takes a lot more work to get up and running, but if you can get Area 0 to stick, you can actually one-shot a lot of meaningful Pokemon. Skeledirge's Torcerto attack is literally copied and pasted from Palkia VStar. It does 60 base damage plus 20 more for each bench Pokemon on both sides of the field. Without Area 0, it's topping out at 260 damage. With Area 0, you can realistically expect to deal around 320 damage, supposing they have 5 bench Pokemon and you've got all 8. But obviously that comes up short on someone like Charizard EX. That's where Victini comes in. This little guy boosts the damage all Evolved Fire Pokemon deal by 10, and it stacks. So not only does it add 20 damage to Skeledirge for simply existing, it adds another 10 on top of it, allowing you to hit higher HP Pokemon. Despite how rosy my cheeks are after getting spanked, there is a major problem. Every Fuecoco in Standard has 80 or 90 hit points, meaning Buddy Poffin is out of the question. So you have to run the new Precious Trolley. This A-Spec fills up your bench, and it's particularly useful if you have Area 0 down and a Terra in play. Is Skeledirge actually good though? Of course not. It's playable, yes, but maxing out at 260 without Area 0 or Victini means you can't one-shot Ceruledge or Raging Bolt with a Bravery Charm or any Stage 2 EX. And the fact that Radiant Charizard will be your main attacker in the final couple of turns while doing a similar amount of damage calls into question why I'm playing Skeledirge in the first place. But Surging Sparks is drier than my feet in the desert when it comes to powerful new decks, so why don't you sit back and listen to my Torcerto? Okay, this is a bad start, but it's not the worst start in the world, right? Like, they're playing an Area 0 deck, right? So we don't need these cards. I'll just go get the Rotom. I'll just go get the Rotom. You know, no big deal. Everything will be fine if I just get the freaking Rotom. What could possibly go wrong getting the Rotom in that situation? Oh my god. I mean, because I don't need the Pidgeot for next turn. Okay, for the win, that was terrible. But you're getting a shout out all the same. And do you want to know the propaganda for the win? I was able to face Little Dark Fury. I'm just, testing out the deck on Sunday. I match up with Little Dark Fury. I have never just randomly matched up against For the Win or Tricky Jim or Azul. Like, that was one of the very, very, very first times I've ever just matched up against another content creator. Yeah, or Sunny, even though we stream at pretty much the same time. It's weird how I just never run into any other creators. And, it was very fun. He didn't emote back. It's like, I told him I loved him and he didn't say it back. I was very disappointed. But, it's, we take it as it comes. Okay, so they're playing Greninja. It's a fighting type, but again, they're playing an Area 0 deck, so we do have a slight chancey here. Well, that's interesting. Okay, well, I think we just go Arven for Rare Candy and Counter Gain. And then I go Pidgeot for Precious Trolley. And then we just fill up our bench. I think that's the entire strategy, is we just go Precious Trolley for everything. And next turn is, because we have Counter Gain, so if they do take a knockout, then we're totally fine. So, Fui, I guess Fezandipiti? How many Night Stretchers do I have in the deck? I have 2, so I could go for the Bidoof. But it's like, do I want to have the Radiant Zard on the field this early? And I think the answer is no. I think we go for Fezandipiti. And they're not going to play they're not going to play Iono. Let's go Counter Gain on this guy. Tickle him for 20. And see what happens. So I have multiple different builds of Skeledirge. This one, I don't believe yet. This one doesn't run Area 0. This is a Magma Basin build with Pidgeot. I have another Magma Basin build that runs Togekiss, which I think is very interesting because, Skeledirge kind of sucks. But if you can take extra prizes with Togekiss, then it's actually pretty good. But if they don't do anything this turn, because they have the Terra, they, just magically drew into the Terra. That's literally all they did. They just had the Greninja EX Terra to activate the Noctowl. Kind of crazy. But the Pidgeot with Togekiss is interesting. I have a no Pidgeot build with Area 0 and Bibarel. That one I think plays 2 TM evolutions. And I did mess around with Rapidash. So Skeledirge still comes up short even with Victini. And Victini adds 10 damage to your Evolution Fire Pokemon. So if you have 3 Victini, that's plus 30, which does help you reach, you know, Charizard EX and other things. But the problem is that, like, I tried Rapidash, that discards an energy and boosts the damage you deal by 30. Rapidash was a no-go. But one fun card in this deck is Skeledirge EX. It's not, I don't know why I'm highlighting this, but Skeledirge EX, not only does that go through Cornerstone Masked Ogerpon, I did run into Cornerstone Masked Ogerpon. I'm like, oh crap, every Pokemon in my deck has an ability. How do I win? Skeledirge EX goes through effects of abilities. So that is your counter to Cornerstone Masked Ogerpon. Additionally, the Skeledirge EX, if you discard a fire energy from your hand, your Pokemon deal plus 60 damage. Yeah, mass basically. So yeah, it does plus 60. So Skeledirge EX is really good if you just need to do a little bit more damage. But the problem is, it's stage 2s. You have so many stage 2s in this deck. You know, you got Skeledirge EX, Pidgeot. Unlike Charizard EX, the reason why Charizard EX works so well with, you know, Dusknoir and Pidgeot is because... Wait, what? Wait. Wait, okay, that's interesting. And the other, okay, I was not expecting this. Out of every deck that I thought we were about to face, I was not expecting Lugia. And for the win, you're here, so you can admit, this will be, for posterity, you can admit that I was the one who gave you the deck list for your Lugia Greninja video a few months ago. You can say that Pilot is the greatest, Pilot is the smartest, Pilot is the handsomest. You can finally admit it. Wait, why are they... Yeah, they're jocking off. Okay, that's fine. Okay, PTCGL, I'm not going to use Ion... Well, I have to, actually, don't I? I think I have to use... I mean, I have to Iono them, but the funny thing is, I could Iono them into, like, a ton of energy. No, that doesn't work. So if I take a KO... I think if I Iono them, that's just really bad, so we're not going to do that. We're going to go for Arven... For TM we don't have TM Evolution. We're going to... I mean, they're filling up their bench. I think I still go for... Oh god, this is so bad. Like, the card that I want to use is the card that I can't use. Okay, so we're just gonna go for the Night Stretcher, and we're just gonna go get Bibarel. You don't remember that famous British memory on display here. All right, we're just gonna get the Bibarel, a Pokemon that's been admired since the past. It runs agilely as if on wings. Well, I don't think that's my low tick. Just gonna take a wild guess there. All right, so we're just gonna tickle him again. Since the past for its beauty, it runs agilely, so it's gotta be, I'm gonna say Raikou. My guess would be Raikou, because that's a legendary, it runs really fast. And they have the Lugia. But the reason, Arcanine. That must be like an early one, right? Because, you know, back in the day, they didn't know that there'd be 1,000 Pokemon someday. Oh, good God. But the reason that I didn't put the Magma Basin down was actually a really smart play. Everyone in the comments, spam Pilot, you're so smart. Because look, see? Huh? Do you see why? Because if I put the Magma Basin down, they shrink their bench, but the problem obviously would be that they can do the thing. Uh-oh. We're about to get Mirage Barraged. There go my Fuecocos. But the reason why I'm so smart is because they could have gotten 2 Archeops, and that's just not going to happen. So we can knock out this Greninja, but I'm about to lose 2 Fuecoco, and that's really bad. I mean, they might go for the Bibarel instead of the second... Yeah, they're going to go for Bibarel and the Fuecoco with the counter gain on it. Oh! Okay. That doesn't really get them anywhere, though, right? Okay, well, I mean, that Greninja's about to get bodied here. That's nice. So we promote the Pidgeot. We might need the Pidgey. Because we have the counter gain. We might need the Pidgey. We have counter catcher, but we're not catchering this turn. Or we're not catchering right now. So let's go Earthen Vessel away. I can't get rid of the Pidgey, right? If I get rid of the Pidgey, that's really bad. Oh, we'll get rid of the Pidgey. I believe in the heart of the cards. Do I, though? No, I believe in the heart of the cards, Dash Aquarius. If I don't have it, then the PTCGL just hates me. Okay? I believe in the heart of the cards. Nah, I believe in the heart of the... Oh, God. No, we're fine. We're fine. Because you want to see what's going to happen? I'm going to do something really fun here. Okay, and then we go quick search. Are you ready for this? We're going to go get the Skeledirge EX. Yeah, I bet you didn't see this one coming. I just want to show it off a little bit here to show you that I'm not lying when I say this is kind of nutso. And it's also a Terra Pokemon, which people don't realize. All right, so 280. So we discard the energy with Incendiary Song. And if you watched my match against Little Dark Fury, you'll know that I kind of did a similar thing, and it may have cost me the game, but I wanted to be fun. I wanted to be a cool person and have fun. And see, heart of the cards. This is why you always believe in the heart of the card. Oh, crap. I mean, I would have had it, but I really don't want to put Lumineon down. So I think what I'll do is we're going to be Mela-ing next turn, because I can attack with the Radiant Zard. The problem is that I do... Oh. Yeah, they're about to lose their bench. I do need some things is the problem. I also needed that fourth Fuecoco. But the Radiant Zard can attack next turn. If I go Mela, Magma Basin, attach, then Radiant Charizard is good to go. Actually, I don't even need to do all that. I could do that this turn. I could have done that last turn, right? Because it would be 3 energy. But the problem is... Radiant Charizard is just Skeledirge, but better, right? Skeledirge, it's a stage 2, takes all this work. You still might only do 260, and then it's like Radiant Charizard comes in here. Oh, I can do 250 damage for 1 energy, and requires far less work. So I will, for the win. Don't take my idea, okay? You're not allowed to do that. I am going to be building a Radiant Charizard deck very soon. I don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow for tomorrow's stream, because we don't know how long... No, for the win? Bad. You deserve a spanking. You're a bad boy. All right, well, another thing that's cool is I can just do the thing I did last turn, and I can lust for that Blood Moon Ursaluna. So I go Magma Basin onto the Radiant Zard. Attack with it. I do need to find an energy, though. That's going to be maybe a little bit tough. But we are good to go. I also don't have to knock out the Ursaluna, right? Because that's not doing anything. We've won the game. As long as I don't screw this up, we've already won the game. But yeah, Radiant Charizard is just so much gooder that it's crazy. Like, we just have a knockout on the Mew EX. Even if I whiff literally everything. But I'm not going to whiff literally everything. Probably should have used Mela first if I have it. Okay. Do I have Mela? That is the main question. Is this a list that plays Mela, or did we prize Mela? I want to show off Mela, okay? Because we just have game like that, because I'm so thrusted and busted like that. All right, let's knock out... we're going to knock out the Ursaluna, all right? Because we are, like I said, we're thrusting and we're busting. That's what we do here. So we go get Fuecoco. And yes, I know it's Fuecoco, but that's boring, okay? It's not like I made a whole video about how to pronounce Pokemon names. And just look at how crazy this turn is. Okay, we go Magma Basin onto the... Okay, we're going Magma Basin onto the Radiant Charizard. That's, yep, and then we go Incendiary Song. So now this dude's doing 310. And then I Mela an energy onto the Radiant Charizard. And we even have a Jet energy, but that's like the worst energy to have right now. And yes, my discard pile is freaking out. Like I said, PTCGL is a really well-made game. And then we just go, yep, 310, easy, boom. But you see how amazing Radiant Charizard is. Like, imagine this deck without Skeledirge. It just gets better. So I have a bunch of good ideas. I do want to, you know, maybe fast-track the Radiant Zard deck so For the Win doesn't take my idea. But with the maintenance tomorrow, it could go long, so I might not be able to, you know, stream for any decent amount of time. I also can't really test ahead of time. But I did do, like, a tiny bit of testing with the Dragapult Iron Thorns deck that finished 5th at Stuttgart. So, you know, if the maintenance ends early, then we'll do that. Otherwise, tomorrow's stream, what I'll do is we'll just, you know, look at what's different now that coins are gone. And if you haven't spent your excess coins, do it. Oh, crap. Do it now. And Gogeta, yes, thank you. Yes, Little Dark. Oh, wait, what was that? Why'd the energy, like, do a thingy thing? Okay, so the Mew EX can't attack this turn. But I'm also not doing the greatest. I have to knock out the Lugia. Or I can Iono. Alright, so we gotta go... Oh, we also have our Rotom. Thanks for showing up, bro. Alright, wait, why did I promote the Fuecoco? That made no sense. Well, we're just gonna... well, I just made an oopsie, but that's fine. We're just gonna go get the Radiant Zard. I may have made a slight oopsie. I should have, you know, dug and taken the knockout. But we are going to go get Magma Basin. And then Forest Sealstone for boss. Oh, we already had the I am just making so many misplays right now. I mean, I never make misplays. I'm Trust Your Pilot. I'm the greatest PTCGL player in the history of the everdom. In the history of the universe. Even when I make misplays, I still win because I'm just that good. Oh wait, do I not have an energy? Oh, I do. See, even when I'm not even paying attention, I still win. That's how good I am at this game. I don't even have to pay attention and I win. Can you believe... How good are you at Pokemon cards, Trust Your Pilot? Well, I literally don't even pay attention, and I still win. That's how good I'm literally unstoppable. You know, Little Dark Fury may have beaten me off yesterday, but now I'm beating off Matman today, and I am the #1 Skeledirge player in the world, and that is literally undisputed. I am the undisputed #1 Skeledirge player in the world. You know what? I'm not going to give them extra cards. I was going to play Iono, but it's like I have a pretty okay next turn, right? If they don't knock out the Pidgey, we're fine. They have to... Oh, okay. Well, they already have the energy. If they just have an Archaludon and an energy, that Pidgey's getting blown super hard here. But I do have 4 Sealstone, so we can go like Earthen Vessel and do some things. Oh, please don't tell me you just have it like that. Come on, I was a super smart person. Oh, God. No, they still have to have an energy in hand. Oh, please, please, please tell me this Pidgey's not getting bodied here. Oh, they had the freaking Iono. I had the perfect hand, too. All right, we can still win this one. This is, Oh, they didn't get it. Oh, suck a butt. Okay, never punished. That's what I always say. Okay, let's go get Forest Sealstone. I guess I could get TM Evolution, but that's neither here nor there. And then we go for Rare Candy. Okay, and then play with our balls a little bit. So if I want to play with my balls, I don't want to lose my Gust card. That's a big thing I don't want to do here. So I think what I do is I do that. We go get the Pidgeot. Again, I could have done the TM Evolution play. I still might do that, but that doesn't help me because I do have all the thingy things, right? And Ruthless Hauser, thank you for the sub. I'll send you your 15 codes in 1 second. I think we just go for Precious Trolley. And then Precious Trolley. Let's go get Bidoof, Fui. And you want to see something funny? You all, you know, question me. Why are you playing the 80 hit point one that can attack Trust Your Pilot? For literal reasons because of this. I'm just doing 40 damage to an Archaludon because the weakness only goes away if they attack. They didn't attack, so I just did 40 damage. So now I only need to do 260 next turn instead of 300. It's freaking out. Archaludon is 300 hit points. No. You're not gonna do that. Okay, good. And ICUP, coins are only for... Yeah, coins are useless. But the problem is that crystals are going to be what you have to pay for deck cosmetics going forward. So that is going to be the problem, is that in order to buy deck cosmetics, you're going to have to use crystals, and crystals are the most important currency. Oh, they are so done. And it's like, I wish I could go back in time and not buy all the deck cosmetics. I wish you could just, you know, select one as your favorite, and I would choose the Spheal as my favorite because they're literally amazing. All right, I think I just Fezandipiti. I think Fezandipiti first, see what we get. There's a Pidgeotto. We have Mela, we have Defiance Band. I am going to have to Defiance Band here. So let's go Rare Candy for the dude. Actually, do I want... I mean, I could Arven for the Rare Candy. Arven for Rare Candy and Counter Gain. Seems not horrible. And for the win, make sure you do it. Alright, so let's go... Right, Rare Candy and Counter Gain. And then we Rare Candy into that guy. And then, do I have to get a Magma Basin? Okay, so if I'm doing math correctly, it's 260 with everybody. So I have to get Magma Basin if I want the KO. That is what I've remembered. I am a very fart smeller. I know what we have to do. I am literally a freaking genius here when it comes to PTC. When it comes to math, no one is better at math than I am. I do the most math. I'm like the Walter White of PTCGL. I do the, well, I mean, that's a terrible analogy because Walter White just made it. He never actually used it. Look at that. Oh no, we're short of a KO. Boom. Defiance Band. Roasted. You're roasted like a Fezandipiti on Thanksgiving in the Pokemon world. And yes, so 5,000 coins is the maximum that will be converted. And what really sucks is it's going to be converted at a 4-to-1 ratio because the Pokemon Company doesn't want us to have crystals. So it'll be 1,250 crystals that you get. So they love just making things confusing for no reason. Let's just, you know, instead of making it 1-to-1 and, you know, 5,000 is exchange. No, we're going to do a maximum of 5,000. It'll be a 4-to-1 ratio. If you have anything more than 5,000, they just get chucked into the Shadow Realm. And for the one, I wonder if they have Miltank burgers. Well, like, remember, in Sword and Shield, you literally go to a seafood restaurant. You wouldn't have a seafood restaurant unless you're selling seafood. Like, I could imagine that, like, oh, you know, it's totally fine. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, in Sword and Shield, in Hulbury, there's the seafood restaurant. You literally meet the guy who's totally normal and would never do anything wrong. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I have Magma Basin. So the problem is we're not knocking out the Archaludon. Oh, this isn't the greatest thing in the world. Because I don't have a way to knock out the dude. But can I Radiant Zard this turn and... Hang on, can I Radiant Zard this turn and do the thingy thing? Okay, well those cards aren't very helpful. Hang on. So if I get Radiant Charizard, it can do it for 3. I would need counter... No, a Counter Gain's not active. Okay, so I can't do the thingy thing this turn. That's okay. Do I have anyone who can attack right now? I guess I could Steady Fire Breathing, but it has its weakness removed. I think I just have to go for it here. I think I just need to get another Fuecoco. Let's Nest Ball. Archaludon's attack removes its fire weakness, unfortunately. So we're going to Rare Candy into this guy. Oh, I don't have an energy. That is... Oh, that's fine. Let's go Magma Basin. Worst case scenario. Have I used my Earthen Vessel? I have not. I can also get a Night Stretcher. Okay, so what I'm going to do is Arven for Counter Gain. Oh, we don't have an Earthen Vessel. Wonderful. Freaking fantastic. Okay, we're just going to pretend like we know what we're doing here. All right, I'm going to send up this guy. We're going to do this. You're not prepared for the imaginary imagination that I have here. We're going to win this game. I guarantee you. This is They think that I'm being dumb. Oh, the pilot whiffed the attack. There's no way. He's not going to get his redemption against Little Dark Furry. It's never going to happen. No, I'm going to get my redemption here. Because they're going to have to, yeah, they're going to put down a Duraludon. I still have my Gust cards. We're down our Defiance Band, but you know what's going to happen. I'm going to use Skeledirge GX and Radiant Charizard the rest of the game. But I didn't, oh, here we go. Oh, there goes Fezandipiti. Oh, God. Okay, no, we're going to Iono them down low. We're going to take the KO and we're going to win. Okay? They don't know what they've done. They have just lost the game. Okay, here we go. Are you freaking prepared for this? Okay, we got Magma Basin. Okay, let's do this. Let's go. Let's freaking do this, bro. Yeah, bro, let's do this, bro. Nice Pokeballs, bro. Thanks, bro. Okay, so we go. We're gonna put a. Okay, we're gonna put a Counter Gain on this guy. We're going to. We're not gonna do any of that. We're gonna Iono them down to 2. I have a plan. It's gonna work out perfectly. Okay. Well, I mean, I probably should have gone for Mela. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. We're going to Magma Basin to the Radiant Charizard. I don't have a way to bring up that Rotom. That's kind of not great. Then what we're going to do is we're going to Bibarel for 1, not get anything playable. Yep. Get absolutely nothing useful. Now we get the Skeledirge. Okay, we have the Skeledirge. We get rid of the energy. All right, so the only way they win is if they have a bosses. That is it. If they have a bosses hors d'oeuvres, I mean, I should probably attack with the Skeledirge. This is like a, you know, a Skeledirge deck, so let's attack with the Skeledirge. You know, even though Radiant Charizard's like a million times better, and I don't know why I'm playing this deck. I don't know. I mean, you're the ones watching this, so technically, you know, who's to blame? The person who puts their, you know, feet on the internet, or the people who lick their screen wishing that they could taste the feet? You're the ones licking the screen. I'm just the one putting them out there for money. Yeah, that's a nightmare scenario, hacker man, and we're not going to speak that into existence. But like I wanted to put the Rotom down so I could have it. Yeah, don't hate the player, hate the game. So the thing is, we would win this game if we didn't have the Rotom. Like, I wouldn't even be questioning my ability to win this game. But obviously we're kind of in a sketchy situation right now. Okay, Prime Catcher's fine, because they're going to use Prime Catcher to stall. They don't know that I play Jet Energy, right? Yes, there's Jet Energy in the deck. Gogeta, no. Radiant, Heatran, yeah, they're just going to stall. No, you're just stalling. You're not going to do anything. You're just, no, you got nothing. Your last, no. You don't have a research in your hand, okay? There's literally no way I Iono'd you into Pokestop, Prime Catcher, Pal Pad research. Literally zero. Oh, there's putting an Iono back. Fezandipiti. Okay. Literally put them into the best cards in the world that they could have possibly found. But no, Radiant Charizard is just better than Radiant Heatran. Because Radiant Heatran needs energy, right? Radiant Charizard doesn't. How much energy is Radiant Heatran? 3? Or what is it? Am I just an idiot and I don't remember basic math? Okay, there's a Turo. Yeah, Radiant Heatran needs 3 energy. Oh, they don't know. They don't know. Okay, so they have Fezandipiti in their hand. Oh god, what do I do? Right? What do I do? They didn't put a bosses in their deck, which is interesting. Like, I know what I have to do, but I really don't want to do it. Right? Like, there's no one to boss up here. They have 2 Duraludon. There's nothing I can do. It's all, I mean, I guess I could have gone for Stadium bump. I probably should have bumped the Stadium. Because they could get Counter Catcher games. So yeah, I probably should have gone for Magma Basin. And that was dumb. But I was just like, it doesn't matter, right? No matter what I do, they're going to find it. They are going to find Archaludon. They are going to find energy. They are going to find a Gust card. That is how this is going to play out. We've seen it a million times before. I've Iono'd people down to 1, and they have this like the similar board, and I give them, you know, energy. Then they energy into Fezandipiti. Then they Fezandipiti into research. Then they get a counter catcher and energy off the research. So there's nothing I'm gonna, yeah, they're gonna get the Archaludon. They're gonna have the Gust card. That's just how this works. Yep. Oh, they're playing fast. They know they got it. Yep. They see. I told you. It doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter what I do. I could have done everything. They didn't even use Pokestop, right? They didn't even use the. I tell you this. They didn't even use the Pokestop, and they just got it like that. I am never gonna redeem myself from that loss against Little Dark Fury, am I? Yeah, Iono is a terrible card. Iono is the worst card ever printed. I could have done nothing. But, like, the stupid Rotom. Rotom is the worst card ever printed. Iono is a lie. Okay, so we go Arven for Nest Ball or Sealstone. We have to do this in a very specific order. We go get Terapagos. Probably should have checked to make sure Terapagos was in the deck, but I don't think this version... Oh, it does have a heavy ball. Well, never punished. You know, you think I was punished? Well, I only like getting punished when it involves spanking. All right, so... Can I get everybody? Oh no, I have too many Victini. All right, so let's just get 4 Fuecoco, Bidoof, and a Victini. Seems good. seems pretty good to me. Seems pretty chill. All right, let's go attach to, because we can't attack with Terapagos this turn. That's fine. I'm going to retreat into Victini. We have all the things. The odds of them being able to knock out my Rotom are super high. So I think what I do is I Star Alchemy for Iono. Or I can get Mela. Because we have the energy, we have the technology, we have the energy. So yeah, let's go get Mela and see what happens there. Alright, then instant charge. So, one of two things... Oh, crap, that Fezandipiti is bad. One of two things is going to happen. They're either going to Iono me and bump the stadium. Well, I guess that's one of 3 things. They're going to Iono me and bump the stadium, which is going to suck. They could Crispin and attack. Okay, there's like 5 things that could happen. Or they can Hydreigon, KO my Rotom. So the reason I used the Rotom early is because they were probably going to find a way to KO the Rotom. So it's either they're going to... You know, Neo Upper, Sparkling Crystal, the Hydreigon. This will probably be a Pidgeot. And then they'll Pidgeot for what they need. But, like, they need to play Crispin, or they need to play Arven, or they need to play bosses. Iono, I think, is best case scenario. Right? If they Iono me out of this hand, which admittedly is very, very good, I think that's best case scenario. Unless, of course, they just go Dark Patch, Pecharunt, everything. You need more Fuecoco? Damn straight. Okay, so they definitely have it then, right? Yeah, they're going to go for the Iono. But knocking out a Victini is great. And I guarantee you there's going to be 3 rare candies on the top. 100% we're about to lose 3 rare candies. PTCGL hates my face. And ABJ, I did try Torterra, after Stellar Crown, and it just wasn't very good. I mean, says the person playing Skeledirge. Okay, they're gonna hit 3 rare candies. Oh, okay, that was actually really good. So what do we do here? We go Fuecoco, Fezandipiti on the field. That's a card I don't need. Okay. How do we... This is when you have too many options. All right, so let's go Rare Candy into this Skeledirge. Yeah, we'll go into this guy. I want to... I'm going to have a bunch of energy, so that seems like it'd be a good thing. So let's go Skeledirge, that one. Okay. I'm going to Ultra Ball, the Iono, and the Night Stretcher. We're gonna go get the Bibarel. Okay, we do that. I think we Bibarel first. I just need a rare candy. That's all I need right now. And then I think I Mela an energy to this guy. Just need a rare candy. Just need a freaking rare candy here, bro. Oh god. I just need a rare candy. Please. Please, I have a family. I just need a rare candy. Okay, we're gonna thin the deck a little bit more. I also need an energy too. I guess I should have done that differently because we need an energy, I think, to take the KO. But we have 3 rare candies. Please. Please, just... Okay, we're gonna evolve into this guy. How much damage are we doing? Oh, we're actually doing 330. I don't need anything. See? I suck at math and I'm still good. Okay, I really would like to have a rare candy though. Tron Girl. Okay, that made no sense, but I appreciate the sentiment there. I mean, we just knocked out a Hydreigon EX, and Victini pulled its weight there. I mean, it only had 1, so maybe 3 is a little overkill, but I mean, that's pretty good. And Sharkbait, yeah, Conkeldurr, it's definitely a fun deck that has some really good matchups. Should have Bibareled before. I did. I Bibareled first, then I Mela'd, then I Fezandipiti'd, right? That was the correct order. I think I did the correct order. Yeah, I put Fezandipiti down, I used Bibarel, I used Mela, and then I Fezandipiti'd. So just, the issue was the math. The issue was not the sequencing. I didn't get the rare candy though, so if it wasn't for Victini, we would 100% lose this game. And to Birdie, well, that's because PTCGL won't show the cards being highlighted because PTCGL is a butt face. And it's like, hey, what if we didn't show Pokemon that have abilities that can be used highlighted? What if it's, what if we just do it willy-nilly? What if it's just random? You know, what if it never meant anything? What if it's just completely random when a card that can have its ability used is lit up like a Christmas tree? And that is an issue that's been around for over 2 years. You know, there's issues that have been around for 3 years since the game launched, but that specific one has been over 2 years, and it's like, oh no, we're going to spend our time getting rid of coins and removing the premium battle pass. And Trondro, I'm always thirsty. And I'm really disappointed. So the stream title is Skeledirge in Japanese is Loudbone. I predicted that Trondro, the first message you would send is, I wish Pilot would give me a loud bone. And then we would all reply, real original Trondro, but you didn't. So my disappointment is immeasurable. And mods, can you please time out Trondro for not being thirsty enough? Like, you could have been super duper thirsty. Only the truest of thirsty people would have said that. Oh, do they just not have it? And to Birdie, what's the combo? Thank you, Clam Burglar. Just do as much damage as you can for a turn or two, and then just attack with Radiant Charizard, because that's better. But as you can see, Skeledirge did 330 damage, and that was nutso. Okay, well, that was kind of a meaningful bump. I don't really like that. Okay, Boss's Hors d'oeuvres. How badly do I want to take this KO? I think we just go Ultra Ball away the Iono and the Heavy Ball. Okay, Trondro. I don't want to get canceled, Trondro, okay? Don't let me get canceled. Okay, and then I think we go Rare Candy on the Fuecoco. Problem is, I have a lot of energy accounted for, and my rescue board is down. So I don't think we're getting anything off of this. Yeah, like I didn't think... Okay, wait, hang on. Rescue board's down. We have Skeledirge. I think I use Iono here. Sure. I think I use Iono because we're pretty decent on some things. Okay, I needed the rare candies like several turns ago, not this turn. And Speeder, yeah, I need that 4.9%. Okay, so that was a very good draw. The Super Rod was a very, very important draw because I'm going to need to recycle my fire energy But as long as they don't bump Area 0, we can knock out Hydreigons all day. The bad news is that a bosses is on the bottom of the deck and they can maybe do something bad about that. And Shadow will separate the bad players from the pilots. True. You know, it's only a real player would know that you can use Bibarel. But like in real life, people have made like ability counters, like ability markers. Because in real life when you're playing, what people will do is they'll either just like turn the card to indicate they've used the ability. So they'll just slightly move like the Bibarel. I've used my Bibarel's ability, so I'll turn it diagonally. But what other people have done in recent years is they print out like a VStar marker that says ability used, which is really nice. And Gogeta, to activate Area 0, you need a Terra Pokemon, and you need a basic one, and this one can attack, so that's the other added benefit. Like, I could use Cornerstone Masked Ogerpon, because that one is tougher to just knock out, right? There's a reason to use Cornerstone Masked Ogerpon, there's a reason to use Pikachu, they both have immunity effects. But here, Terapagos, at least it can attack, right? That's the one thing. I don't necessarily know if I'd... Oh, crap. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. They have to hit the active. So, this is fine. Because we're going to knock that dude out. They're not expecting this. They have to hit the active. This is not... Hydreigon is not Kyurem. Hydreigon has to hit the active, which is slightly disappointing. Okay, so remember, we can knock this dude out very easily. Okay, don't need that. So I think I go for... We're going to play with our Rod. We're going to Victini. Oh, crap, I got to put basics back in now. This is not how this was supposed to play out. Well, actually, I have it, though, right? So let's put back the energy, right? Because we don't need more Fuecoco. I have the slots for the basic Pokemon, because we have 6, so I have the 2 slots. And then we can just manually retreat. So you've made a terrible decision, and these rare candies looking real useless here. Okay, so let's go Arven. I wonder what we should get with that Arven. Does anyone have any ideas what we should grab with that Arven there? Okay, so we go Victini, Radiant Charizard. Right? Okay, I'm gonna do the I'm gonna make sure. Okay, before I make a huge mistake, I'm gonna make sure. 320. Yes, we put the Radiant Zard down. Okay, and then I think I go, because there's no way they can use Obsidian again next turn. So let's go Counter Gain on the Terapagos. Yeah, that one's pretty smart, right? Counter Gain on Terapagos, huh? Weren't expecting that one. Okay, then we go Rare Candy on the Fuecoco to get the Skeledirge. So now we are in a decent position. Okay? They can use Briar, which would be very bad. They can use Briar, because Briar is a very balanced card. But they can use Briar to win the game this turn. And there's all my fire energy. Okay. So if they use Briar and bring up my Rotom or my Fezandipiti, that's game, because again, Briar, very fair and balanced card. They're going to have a 10-card hand, plus be able to search out whatever they need. But they will need to Dark Patch and attach to the or the Hydreigon, because it has a Defiance Band. But if they don't play Briar this turn, I think I win, because we'll have Fezandipiti unless they knock out the Fezandipiti. But if they knock out the Fezandipiti and they don't bump air... Oh, we got it. We 100% got it unless this is Briar. Right? Because if they go... Yeah, that's not Briar. So if they go for Fezandipiti and they knock out Fezandipiti with like a counter catcher or something, we have enough damage on board to knock out anybody. Because they didn't go for a counter stadium, which maybe means they don't have one. And they need Dark Patch. They need so many things. My Skeledirge can knock out everybody. Dude's doing 360-something damage here. Uh-oh. Okay, they believed in the heart of the cards there. I don't even think they've used Fezandipiti yet. Yeah, they haven't even used Fezandipiti. You know, imagine getting everything you need and you still haven't used Fezandipiti. But they have to bump the stadium. Right? Oh, no, I should have put the count. Oh, I screwed up. I should have put the counter gain on the Skeledirge. Oh, I out-thunked myself. Oh, I should have put the counter gain on the Skeledirge. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, okay, good. Okay, they would have sent it away anyways, but they're going to get rid of the Area 0. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So Area 0 is going down. So we get rid of the Rotom. We need to keep the Fezandipiti. We need to keep the Skeledirge. I think the Victinis can go. So Victini and Victini, I think. Countercatcher on the Fezandipiti. That's fine. Oh, wait. That's good. Okay. And then I think... And Gogeta, well, I'm thinking real smart here. I'm being a real smarty pants. Okay, I don't know if we have any basics left, though. So if they have a bosses, they win the game. They have 2 counter catchers down. So I think what I have to do is go up, because this guy's going to do 260. I'm going to be 10 damage short. I'm literally going to be 10 damage short of a KO. Unless, oh, if I kept the Victini. Oh no, we win! Oh my god! It's a miracle! Okay, so I screwed that up. I should have kept the Victini. If I keep the Victini, this is doing 330 because the Victini is 20 plus 10 more. Oh, but never punished. Never, ever punished. So if I'd kept the Victini, but we also would have needed to top deck a Pokemon. So top decking the bosses. Oh, that was... So... They had the Lost Vacuum, so the counter gain oopsie wasn't really a misplay because they went for Area 0, so that hurt Skeledirge's potential anyways. Yeah, the Victini, we needed to draw a Victini. God, that was a crazy finish. There was a million different permutations that could have gone. But do you remember early on in the game when I said we need to save our Gust cards? I've played so many Skeledirge games. I know how important the Gust is because you can only play like one boss as one counter catcher, because there is so much going on. So I know how important the Gust cards are. But, oh my god, Victini is really good because it just helps you get that little extra 10, 20, 30 damage. So Victini is really good. The Skeledirge EX has bailed me out more on this stream than it ever did in my offline games. So Skeledirge EX kind of goated. Because we have the thing. Okay, so I think I go Arven. Oh god. Hey, we got a Skeledirge. Okay, perfect. Perfect top deck. There is no way. There is no way they can win this one now. I guarantee it. So we go for Rare Candy. Oh, we also need the... Oh, God, we need too many things here. Okay, no, this is fine. This is fine. We go Rare Candy into Togekiss. And then... attached to the Skeledirge. Okay, I never asked for anything PTCGL. All I need is a Magma Basin or a counter gain. Okay, all I need is Magma Basin or a counter gain. Very simple. I won't get... Oh, those are some good cards there. Okay, we have a Magma Basin and a counter gain in the deck. There's a 1 in 9 chance of 3 card... 1 in 9 times 3, but it... Okay, I did not need those cards. I needed other cards. Okay, so this is where things get interesting. This is where things get very, very interesting. And I don't think you're prepared for this. Something very weird is about to happen. Okay, this is what you don't understand. This is about to get really weird. It's going to be like people using hands at a feet party. Things are about to get really weird because Koraidon can only do 30 damage. So keep that in mind. The Koraidon, it says if one of your other ancient Pokemon used an attack. So this Koraidon attacked last turn, so it's only doing 30 damage. So they have to attack with a Roaring Moon. Or just, you know, do 30 damage. So they're really in a very weird position. Like they are in downward dog, you know, and their toes are getting tired. But this is hilarious. This is the one matchup where Unaware is a useful ability, and them using their stadiums too early on in the game. A Spiritomb? That's not going to do anything against me. You can't beat me off with a Spiritomb. But the one time... No! Oh, no, actually, no. They have to use the one-hit KO move. So I can bosses the Karai... Okay, no, this is fine. We're going to bosses the Koraidon. It's going to be great. We're going to bosses the Koraidon, and it's going to be hilarious. Okay, so they had to do a little bit of damage. That's fine. So they have to take 2 KOs to win. I might be able to win with 2 KOs. So I think, you know, the Koraidon is an interesting strategy, but I think what I do is we just go Magma Basin. Sure, Defiance Band on that guy. So the Togekiss is really going to come in handy here. And then that goes there. Energy. So I don't think it matters anymore. I'm going to still try and dig for an Iono, because if I can get an Iono, that might help a little bit. We also got the Rare Candy, so that's really good. Just remember, they have Fezandipiti, so it's like, who cares? You know, who cares at this point? But, I mean, let's just try. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's go Iono. I know they have Fezandipiti. But this is going to be a very interesting finish here. I think we hold off on the Radiant Zard. We just gotta... It's going to come down to Togekiss. If they knock out my Togekiss this coming turn, it's GG. They win. Unless I flip heads here. So if I flip heads here, then we can win next turn with the boss's hors d'oeuvres. Boom, Togekiss, baby. Why is that effect so weird looking? So I can win next turn. Togekiss is Togegoated. Am I going to win this game prizing 2 rare candies? There's no way. You know, and the crazy thing is that, you know, holding back the stadiums was really... Okay, that's their last Pokestop. But it doesn't matter. Unaware actually played a part. Togekiss played a part. If they don't Iono me, because they have Prime Catcher as their ace spec, so we don't have to worry about Unfair Stamp. But as long as they don't Iono me, or judge me, oh, that'd be terrible. As long as they don't judge, they don't Iono, we'll be fine. And wait, didn't that Koraidon attack last turn? Oh no, it was the Roaring Moon. Okay, okay. So I just bosses for game. This was great. The Skeledirge's ability actually meant something. The Togekiss came into play. Now, press 1 if I be an idiot. Press 2 if I be smart, okay? So I'm gonna... You have a... Press 1 if I be an idiot. Press 2 if I be smart. Everyone's pushing 1. Okay, so for the YouTube audience at home, I did win this game, okay? I would just boss's orders up the Latios and win the game, but that's not winning with style, okay? This is winning with style. We flip heads on Togekiss and we win the game. No, we're gonna flip heads. Zod, there's no reason to be concerned. We always flip heads here. I told you, we always do the fun thing. This is why you always do the funny thing, because they're gonna be super tilted. You know, they're gonna watch this video on YouTube and be like, oh, he actually had it. He was just taunting me. He was breaking my spirit. Oh, that makes me feel even worse about myself. Look at those toes. And then like they'll look at my toes and be much happier about themselves. And, you know, I think everyone should just have their toes out all the time, because then everyone will be much happier.